the first thing we're going to do is create this top section with a block that goes full width. See, the yellow line here is the page border, but this image goes from the side to side of the device no matter how wide that device is. So here we're going to use the cover block. It lets us have an image and then put text over it. From the media library, we've already created some images that we'll use for today's page. So we do want the cover to go full width. Right now it's the center of our page, right here within the page dimensions. Wide width goes a little bit outside of the page dimensions. Full width goes the width of the screen. So that's what we're looking for. We also don't need this overlay. So usually it will add your cursor directly to the paragraph. Well, that's gonna give us paragraph options. Go back out to the cover, go down here, and let's get rid of this background opacity. So the percentage of opaqueness, I guess. So we'll put that 0. We'll go back up here. We'll change this to a header. And then we also want a button. Okay, now I kind of like the ones that are hollow inside. They're just an outline like that. I like that better. So let's make sure it goes full width. We'll click preview. This goes full width. Great. Okay, also I noticed something else. This text goes all the way over here. We kind of wanted it to be over here in about a third of the page. So what I'm going to do is add some columns. This first section, we have a title, paragraph, button, we have the background photo. So the next section we want is 3 equal areas right in the middle and just page width. So let's add that. And we do have a little bit of text to put above it. So let's add paragraph and I think perhaps a header. Now in here, what I did notice is there's icons, text, and a description, and then a button beneath. So what we're going to do is add an icon. And I had already added a bunch of... Okay, and then we're going to add a paragraph. So let's just have a look and see how this is doing. I think these icons are way too big. And we also need some space between here and there. So all you got to do to make these smaller is it'll do that. And then you want to align it center. All right. Okay, and then we also saw that this definitely needs a spacer. That's automatically, I believe, oh, this one says 100 pixels. Okay, then we also want to put, I think they had a button, yeah, a button, and then another section. On it. So here's 3 across, and let's say that they are posts. So, whoops, we're gonna go back here. Let's add a header. We'll add some blocks using Ultimate Add-ons. The post grid is what we're looking for. We'll only do 3 posts. across, we can remove, we'll order by date, order ascending, equal height, yes, 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 show featured image, content, show title, don't show author, don't show date, don't show comment, and show the excerpt, yes, and a read more link. Let's have a look at what that looks like. And then what comes after that? Okay, no matter what I do here, I can't get this to align to the right without it going, trying to make a nice paragraph and image altogether. So in order to force this, I'm just going to do 2 rows. So we'll remove that. Okay, I'm going to add the next image here. That's right hand aligned. Okay, and then I'm just going to add another row of columns so that I can force the headers to go below it. Okay, now let's have a look. So there we have it. All right, now what else do we need to do? Okay, so we have a little slider that goes back and forth with some testimonials. So we're just going to add that in here. That's another thing that we added the ultimate add-ons for, the testimonial group. And you can just go through and change the content on that yourself. And there are settings here. Okay, and the next thing, the last thing is we want this nice background image. And then on the 2/3 going this way, we want to put a header paragraph button. So what we're going to do is make a cover and then remove the opacity. And we're going to write some paragraphs. But we are going to want to put this on only the 2/3. So what I'm going to do here is add columns, and we're going to use the 2/3 section, this section. And then the other thing we want is a button. Let's use our regular button like so. We're going to want to put it in the column, the 2/3 column. So when you put the columns in something that is full width, like this cover, the columns are now going to divide 2/3 of the way there, and 1/3 is going to go all the way to the left, and the other 2 are going to go all the way to the right. Like this. So we want it to stay on this page area. So what we're going to do, we add from the ultimate add-ons again a section, and then we're going to add that into our cover block. So I'm going to drag it up into my section there. So now we have the columns in the section. I want the columns to be wide width, the section itself centered, yep, and inside this. So now let's see what that looks like. So now we have the text where we would like it. Leave the questions and comments on this post on WP Barista and I will answer them. Thank you for watching.